Hi children, welcome to EduCup. Today I am going to introduce you about clinical thermometer. Can you see this instrument? This is called clinical thermometer. Can you see this pen-like thing? This is the covering of clinical thermometer, and we can tell it as also this is how it is stored. This is the how clinical thermometer is stored. We are using a pen like thing for store it. Okay, let's open this one. Here we have to be very careful while we are opening this one. Okay, can you see this? This is called clinical thermometer. This instrument we are using to measure body temperature. This is also some kind of thermometer. Right? There are three important parts in clinical thermometer. They are bulb, fine bend. Here you can see the fine bend. Capillary tube. In between the clinical thermometer you can see that capillary tube. Another important thing, the scale. The clinical thermometer is scaled in Celsius. The other side, it is scaled in Fahrenheit. Okay, there are another two special features of clinical thermometer. There is a fine bend in the capillary tube containing mercury. There is a fine bend. This is the fine bend. There is a fine bend in capillary tube containing mercury. This bulb is containing mercury. You can see the silver light thing inside of this bulb. It is mercury. The temperature range is short. Can you see the temperature range? It is from 35 Celsius to 42 Celsius. We are using this clinical thermometer to measure the body temperature. So our body temperature is varying between 35 Celsius and 42 Celsius. That's why we are using this range. The other measurings are not useful. Right? While we are using this clinical thermometer, there are some steps you have to follow. First one is we have to wash the bulb of the thermometer with an antiseptic solution. First of all, while we are using this clinical thermometer, we have to wash the bulb by using antiseptic solution to remove the microorganisms, germs. Second one, keep the bulb of the thermometer under the tongue of the patient for about 2 minutes. We have to keep, when we are measuring the body temperature, the bulb under the tongue of the patient about 2 minutes. Next one, remove the thermometer from the mouth and take the reading accurately while holding it vertically. We have to take the reading of the clinical thermometer while holding it vertically. Right? When we are measuring the body temperature of babies, small babies, we can measure it by keeping the bulb of the thermometer under their armpits for few minutes. We don't keep this bulb under the small baby's thumb. Because why is that? The reason, if the babies bite this bulb, the mercury will come out. Will be very harmful for that small babies. That's why we are keeping this bulb under their armpits for few minutes while we are measuring the body temperature of small babies. Okay, I told you there's a fine bend in the capillary tube of the clinical thermometer. Why is there a fine bend? It is prevent the mercury column rising up or falling down before taking the measurement. If there is not a fine bend, the mercury column will rises up or it can flow down. So to prevent that situation, we are using fine bend in capillary tube. Therefore, the reading of temperature can be kept unchanged even after the thermometer is removed from the mouth of the patient. Thermometer should be shaken well to send the mercury column down the bend before it is used for the next time. We have to, after taking the readings and the measuring of the body, we have to shake this thermometer carefully to take that mercury column down. Okay, those are the features and functions what we have to learn about clinical thermometer. Thank you.